Hey folks, excited to go live again today. I will be having a few folks with me on this live stream, and I'm super excited. I'll be having folks from Morajo, and let's see how to do that. All right, there we go. This is pretty cool. I'm like, where does everything go? Sweet. So my guest should be joining shortly. I'll just wait and see. Some technical difficulties. In the interim, I will play a clip. Well, nah, that doesn't work. There we go. Hi, Isabel. How's it going?
Hi, everything's going well. What about you?
Not too shabby. How's my audio quality?
It's nice.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, yours is too.
Oh, thank you.
So I had some technical difficulties getting this set up, so that's why you didn't get the link on time.
No
Um,
problem.
I had to upgrade my restream package and all of that and threw things off. But yeah, super excited to have you on. Is Dan joining too? Do you know?
Yeah, he can join. I can double check on him, but he's going to join.
All right.
Mm.
Let's
Even
see.
David, I think even David will join.
Okay, I think he's joining shortly.
Yeah.
So how are things at Muraho currently?
Things are going well. Now people have started to understand the importance of having quality assurance, which is really a very huge milestone, mostly in Africa, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that's a huge deal. Even for my own agency.
Mhm.
There is Dan. Yes.
Hey,
Hey Dan,
how are you, man?
doing good. How about yourself?
Good, very well. Yeah,
Oh man,
Camera Street.
let me play around with this live stream thing and see. I think this might be a better setup. But yeah, I was just telling Isabel, sorry for the delay with getting the stream started. I was having some technical difficulties on my end. But yeah, I made it though.
Dan,
Where's
let me.
this? So,
Can you hear us?
yeah, you're happier in life.
It's frozen. There you go.
I can hear.
Okay, cool. We can just crack on then. Okay. So I wanted to dive in. Let me center myself. There we go. There we go.
Try to get organized here.
Um,
Okay.
so I wanted to. Oh, are you good? Oh, are you good?
Dan, I think there is some echo in the mic. On your end.
I could put a headset on. Hang on.
There I am again. I should have a faster internet now. So are we good? Can you hear me, Isabel? Can you hear me, Dan? Cool. Yeah, so I just wanted to dive in a little bit more. I mean, topic is inflection. And it's the
How's
idea
that for
that
volume?
volume is good. I think there's a slight lag. Let me see if mine moves with me. Yeah, it does. Yeah, then I show that your connection is a little weak. Oh, there we go. It's all full bars now. I'm gonna increase everyone's volume so we're loud and clear. Okay, I think should be good. I'll also hide my logo so it's not obscuring your picture down. There we go. Or your video. So okay, I think we can get started in earnest, hopefully. So inflection point, right? Inflection, the point at which things change on a curve. We hear terms like, company hit an inflection point last year in revenue, things change for the better. Or I was at an inflection point last week, this thing changed. Usually has a positive connotation. And oh, Dan just dropped. I think his reception is really bad. we can proceed. If he's able to join again, cool. Is that good?
Yeah.
Let me just make sure real quick on the back here. Okay, so any message. Da, 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 da. All right, I think we can proceed. So usually there's a positive connotation, right? And that's kind of what I want to lean into with Morajo. For you plugging into Morajo, how things are going. COVID has been a crazy thing around the world, but I know your team is still okay. There's Dan again. Better, Dan? Can you hear us? Is it good? He's working on his audio.
Dan, can you hear us?
Can't hear us. Let me.
Can hear you now. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. I was just gonna send you a message. Perfect. Now, Julie, your stream is good.
I can't see Isabel. Can you see her?
Yeah.
Dan, are you kidding me?
Technical difficulties today.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. He dropped up again. Oh, man. Well, okay, well, let's wait a little more. Plug him in. But he sent me a... Okay, I think he's oh, he dropped off. Bam. Okay, there we go. Okay, Dan, welcome back. I think there is a lag. Can you hear us, Dan?
I can hear you now. It says on my right-hand side, oops, something went wrong. Try reloading the page.
Oh, Control R and C or Command R.
All right. I see you and I see myself, and now it's asking me to reload. I'll reload. Still don't see Ism. Whatever.
No problem. You can see me, no problem.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me shoot a quick message. Okay, Dan just popped in again.
Yeah. Now I can see Isabel. I can see you.
Yes!
Yes, we're on.
We are on. All right. Sorry about that. Technical issues can be very frustrating.
Always. Yeah.
Oh man. So I was just saying the word inflection, right? Being a turning point, usually used for the better, the connotation. And COVID has been this big deal, that's an understatement, around the world, impacted several businesses. And Muraho has survived through that. So I'd like to um, dig in a little bit more with how things are going, but also the inflection point that really started Muraho Tech in the first place. So actually, let's start there at the beginning. And I just wanted to throw some light on that. Dan, you can speak into that. You getting plugged in with Muraho, and then even Isabel. And I'm going to leave it open-ended. You can share whatever the heck you want to share with. How did you
Right.
get into Muraho?
Okay. Would you like me to start to talk to that point right?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Feel free.
I appreciate the question. So how did I, the inflection point? Why Marajo? Why did I begin with Marajo? Get it started. So having moved to Rwanda in 2016, I went over there for one reason, and that opportunity did not materialize very quickly. But what I learned in my first in Rwanda, that the one of the poverties that we saw in Rwanda was the poverty of opportunity. So the fact is that you can say to somebody, go find a job, but if there isn't a job there to be had, there's nothing to find. There's no way of changing the trajectory of your life. So there was a team of us that got together and said, what if we create a model that outsourced or co-sourced business back to Canada and the US and to Europe with skilled developed people within Rwanda. And that vision, it was really a job creation program for the betterment of people. But we realized that you can't just say, let me find an opportunity for you overseas and then we'll plug you into it if you don't have the skill set or ability for doing something. So we worked alongside with the Germans as well as with Dr. Michael Pucci, who is an educator from the US that had been living in Rwanda for 15 years. He had also done a lot of Singapore over the years. And we created a program for the German government. We bid on it. They selected us to go forward to train 100 women in the area of quality assurance testing of software. But that was the one side of the equation. The other side of the equation was, well, where are the jobs? And we need to ensure that when we are going to be training people, it's for a purpose or for an outcome. So we worked very closely with our sister company in Canada called Level out of Calgary and solicited 5 very potent letters of intent from some very large organizations that are multi-billion organizations in Canada that would be very interested in taking a look at our talent base. Should we be able to bring the quality up to something that is able to satisfy the national market demand? So with all of this in mind, we then created the program based on competency-based learning, jobness, and then the technical expertise. And so when we started to formulate this, I realized more than anything, this was the most exciting thing I had ever been part of in my life, because it truly had. It was that inflection point, as you mentioned. I love that word. That I said, you know what, this is what it's all about in life right now, and it's about how do we create opportunity for others. And in all goodness, the German government said, listen, we love this program, but it has to be fully focused on women. And that was fantastic. We said, good. So we ran 100 women through the program, certified them internationally at internationally accepted levels, and have been able to place many of them into jobs living in Rwanda but working overseas. And as you said, COVID has changed everything, including not just the appetite for going outside of your own country, but the ability and technology that can support that. So that was how and why I got involved. It was actually because something else had failed. And, I am grateful for where it has gone. So I'm thankful for the fact that never thankful for a failure, but it prompted me to move on to something which is much more important, fulfilling. So long answer.
Wow.
Apologize.
No, that's perfect. Again, no script, not timing it. So as long as you want it to be. Thank you for speaking into that. I'll switch slightly to Isabel for your own involvement. Like, what was that inflection point getting plugged in with Muraho? Again, open-ended, as little as much as you want to say.
Oh, thank you, Anebi. And then for me, the story is long, but I'm going to shorten it. In my background, I've done IT in class as someone else, but with something in mind that quality assurance would exist. But always when I was in the university, I found myself checking the work done by others. So in that, I was, of course, much interested in doing IT, but mostly in software development, which I was not really good at it. But in the team, I was assigned to verify the work done by other developers because my skills was not that much better than them. So afterwards, after graduating from the university, I didn't know that quality assurance exists or any certifications regarding that. So I got the opportunity from one of my friends tell me about the program that Dan was explaining about, called WeCode, to train the young women. So I joined the program because in mind I had think that if I join this program, I will get at least more experience in coding. That was my thinkings. But luckily enough, when I got to join the program, I find it's much easier, concise, and then really touching for what I have passionate about, which is quality, even though I didn't know that there is specific components regarding quality assurance. So I joined the program, and then I learned, of course, soft skills, work readiness, plus software testing, and project management skills. So I found my place in there because I always thought that quality assurance with a woman in tech can be something really good because the character of women of caring. So for me, it was always a belief for that tech woman can do quality assurance as well. So I joined the company like that through the program, and then afterwards got hired by Muraho, and then start working as a software tester. And of course, get a chance to work with international clients, and then a lot of experience and skill set alongside with the tech lead, experienced tech leads all over the world until now. Yep.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. So I know, I don't know if that was last year or so, and maybe even over the years, Muraho has won like a bunch of awards and stuff. And I think talking with Shad a while ago, like there was something with Microsoft or with the testing body. I don't know much about software quality assurance apparently. But I was talking with him, and there was some interesting news in that space with Muraho actually helping test or do quality assurance for an entity that helps. Oh yeah, can you hear me, Dan?
Yes, I think I'm on a bit of a delay here.
Is it good now?
I can hear you. I don't know if I've caught up. It told me that the screen was unresponsive. So what I can talk to, though, I will mention, I'm not sure if you can see me or not. where we had accelerated after our 8-week program. A large component of it, as Isabel had dealt with individuals in the program, them job readiness. How do you collaborate with work? How do you work as a team? What does true ownership of responsibility mean? What does it mean to show up on time? What does it mean to communicate clearly with your colleagues and leadership? How are you allowed to request extra support? We created an opportunity for the women to thrive. And then when it technology component, Randy Rice, who came to the US, who's a lead educator in the insurance testing of software, he trained the women. They did a mock test. Those who passed the mock test went through, and we had a success rate of somewhere around 60 to 70% of passing ISTQB International, which was that of what Germany experiences. People take that exam first time around. We get a lot of attention from the ISTQB Association regarding the caliber of the women enrolled, aptitude and ability. And I think it needs to be mentioned. A lot of that is a cultural component, that the women enrolled understand community very well. They understand the value of working in teams as they would in their homes or in their opportunities and areas. And also their particular attention to detail. And when you're a tester, you're looking for flaws. And they have it just built into an incredible ability to address issues of detail. So that was why colleagues were coming our way. Yeah.
Awesome. That is so cool. That is so cool. Thank you for sharing that, Dan. So what would you say, and again, open-ended question, what are some challenges right now for Marajo? Like, as you've surmounted a bunch of obstacles and challenges, but what are some things top of mind, if any, right now?
I will answer the first part of that question. I'll let Isabel answer the second part, if that's all right. So we've been fortunate to land some really great contracts with some well-known entities, including Volkswagen. So with Volkswagen, who's doing some work in Rwanda with development, we've partnered them on one project. They came back to us. We're partnering with them on a second project. We're working with the large insurance company in Canada to help them. We've also positioned somebody in a maternity leave position in Canada. Streaming issues. But the challenges today are the breakthrough of very few companies in North America have done business with companies in Africa. So the challenge has become, from my end, is to create that confidence, and hence that's why I'm back in North America, living in Canada right now, to be the face, hands, and feet of Marajo in Canada through our sister company level. So we just wanted to build a real big support structure that to prove that we are here to stay and deliver. Isabel, would you like to comment, please, on your challenges that we're facing as an organization?
Yes, please, Dan. Thank you. I will speak as a woman and a woman in tech. Of course, there's still a challenge to having women in QA in Africa. Still a challenge. Companies still struggling to understand and take into consideration having him yet. So probably it's the near future. Who knows? And then also there is this challenge of cultural differences. Understanding that like Africa, tech, and then woman, you understand, communication, time zone differences is still a challenge. And also it is totally not intercultural differences, and so different communication style. Because we are growing with a lot of clients from the different countries, it is always something to keep in mind and engage with it. It could say it is a challenge together, client and us. So we can all benefit from that. So we learn that from each other, and the stronger communicating we are. We already proved that this is a challenge, but that can be handled because we have several successful international projects which we worked on. And another challenge we're currently facing ourselves is this misconception of I was saying of Africa. You know, there's biases and prejudices of women tech in conversation with Africa. Beside that, the team is doing well, and of course, we thrive always invest in ourselves, learning these new skills and software testing to be qualified on the market. So, because you know, if you work on the international clients, so you need to meet the market. If you have a client in Canada, then you have to be in caliber. You have that skill set really they're looking for. So it's still a challenge, but the team is willing and always invest in themselves to work on this. And as we work as a team, we have this kind of knowledge sharing. So that I can say.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And either of you can plug into this. What would be a good CTA, call to action right now? Let's say I watch this live stream. I'm like, wow, I need QA testing, software quality assurance, and I'd love to work with Marajo. What does that look like? How do I engage?
The best way to engage would be to reach out to myself if you would like, or through Marajo, the website. But what I want to really focus on here is that this is not about. I don't believe value comes in emphasizing lower cost. There's nothing about a lower cost, lower quality item. What you get with is a certified, verified, international, high-end, very unique approach. We call it co-sourcing, not offshore. Have individuals based in and the U.S. to be the conduit and customer service agents with the customers, ensuring fulfilled in Rwanda. The other aspect, why our teams excel at providing incredible customer service and quality, is that we work in a team-based environment. So all about having backup, actually very engaged projects, so that should our tester let away or fall ill for a period of time, there is no loss of time projects for someone having learned about what's going on. We always put at least 2 people on project, even though we may our team, back to that competency-based readiness, we are a highly communicative team internally in Marajo, and we love that communication with our customers. So the call to action is if you're looking for something that you can depend on, that's reliable, that will absolutely give you the best of best results, give us a call about it. Isabel, anything else?
Yes. As the one of the person who have worked with those clients who have been keeping mentioning, I have an experience and a very good testimonial from the customers. So it's also something really that's value to us when you get good feedback from the clients and the returning clients several times. That means they appreciate the service, even the quality of what service we're offering. So it's also to talk and see what we have done and where we are heading for more testimony about that. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, Yao. Thanks, Isabel. Thanks, Dan. I try to keep this as short as I can. Oh, sorry. I think you're saying something, Dan. Well, you may be on mute.
If I may mention one more, thing in that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan, can he?
Okay, so the way we approach testing is we're totally focused on what are the business outcomes that the client is seeking. So we approach it with more than let us just test software, or let us understand why you're creating this. No? Okay.
You can give it a shot again. I see your reception is better.
I'm good.
Yes, Dan, we can hear you now. Has difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, but I can just add something, few things, because our team is a team of women, and the woman has this capacity of goods. So when you integrate our team within early in the process, from the requirements designing and the reviewing of the software, which is found.
Better now?
Yeah, you are back. Then, yeah, I was saying that to integrate our team in the process.
One more thing is that our approach.
Please go ahead.
To testing is focused on business outcomes. So we always work with the customer and client as to what are they trying to accomplish. Yeah. Sorry.
Are we good? Yay? Nay? You see there, Dan? Okay. You can close it out. Close us out, Isabel.
Yeah, I think what you wanted to say is that as
my internet is too poor.
No worries, Dan. We'll sync up again, Dan. Sorry, Isabel.
I think he was saying that the team, for us, we keep in mind
Sorry, Anebi,
the
I don't know
goal.
what happened.
Oh, it's dropping.
You can go.
Yeah, you were saying that we keep in mind the end goal of the clients in the beginning of the process. So, and then we work toward that goal. Not only just we know we'll be doing ABC, but focus is keeping in mind the end goal, the success story of the client, which engage us to be part of the process in earlier on, even in the design phase. So we keep tracking and the quality of the end goal of the client in the process, which makes us, I believe that's what he wanted to say, getting early in the process and then understand from the beginning until the end of the project, what is the goal for this project to be successful, but in the perspective of the client. So if you get into the process early, the designing phase, development, execution, testing, whatever, and even the requirement refinement, it keeps that reevaluating every time if we are still in the way towards that goal.
Awesome, awesome. Hey, I work with you guys as well. I just onboarded David, and we'll be having some more folks over from Arajo for our quality assurance testing. So super excited to plug in with y'all. We'll do more of these streams to highlight certain areas and so people can learn more about how to engage with Morajo. But yeah, thank you so much for the time, Isabel. super excited to have you here.
Thank you, Anebi, for having us. It's really a pleasure.
No worries. Have yourself a, I think it's night now in Kigali. So have a good evening.
Thank you, Anebi. Have a great day to you and to the rest of the audience.
Have a good one.
Thank
Bye.
you.